Today's top 10 news. President Masoud Pezeshkian accuses US and Israel of fomenting riots. Iran's President Masoud Pezeshkian said on Sunday, January 11, 2026, that the US and Israel want to sow chaos and disorder in Iran by ordering riots and called upon Iranians to distance themselves from rioters and terrorists. Nationwide protests challenging Iran's theocracy reached the 2-week mark on Sunday, January 11, 2026, as the death toll in violence surrounding the demonstrations reached at least 116 people killed, activists said. Center proposes smartphone makers to give source code in security overhaul. The center proposes requiring smartphone makers to share source code with the government and make several software changes as part of a raft of security measures, prompting behind-the-scenes opposition from giants like Apple and Samsung. The tech companies have countered that the package of 83 security standards, which would also include a requirement to alert the government to major software updates, lacks any global precedent and risks revealing proprietary details, according to 4 people familiar with the discussions in a Reuters review of confidential government and industry documents. Amit Shah seeks probe by neutral agency in Sabarimala gold theft case. Union Home Minister Amit Shah on Sunday, January 11, 2026, slammed Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan over the gold theft at Sabarimala temple and demanded a probe by a neutral investigation agency. Addressing the newly elected BJP representatives of local bodies and inaugurating the party's Mission 2026 program for the upcoming assembly elections in Kerala, he said those who fail to protect the properties of Sabarimala cannot safeguard the faith of the people. Magistrate remands Rahul Mamkuttil to 14-day judicial custody. A magistrate in Pathanamthitta on Sunday, January 11, 2026, remanded Palakkad MLA Rahul Mamkuttil to judicial custody after the police arrested him early morning on charges of rape and intimidation. The magistrate sent him to a sub-jail in Mavelikara for 14 days. Crime branch had produced him before the magistrate holding temporary charge. Personal interests not grounds for opposing new infrastructure, CJI on Guwahati High Court Bar Association stir. Chief Justice of India, CJI, Surya Kant expressed surprise at the opposition by members of the Guwahati High Court Bar Association to the new integrated judicial court complex in Assam's North Guwahati area, the foundation for which he laid on Sunday, January 11, 2026. He maintained that personal vested interest should not be valid grounds for resisting the development of new infrastructure. The integrated judicial court complex is envisaged to match aspirations of the future, the CJI said after laying the foundation stone for the facility at Rangmahal in North Guwahati. US may lift more Venezuela sanctions soon, Bessent. US Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent has told Reuters that additional US sanctions on Venezuela could be lifted as soon as next week to facilitate oil sales, and that he will also meet next week with the heads of the International Monetary Fund and World Bank on their re-engagement with Venezuela. Mr. Bessent said in an interview late on Friday, January 9, 2026, that almost $5 billion worth of Venezuela's currently frozen IMF special drawing rights monetary assets could be deployed to help rebuild the country's economy. After water contamination tragedy, Madhya Pradesh CM orders safe supply for all. Madhya Pradesh Chief Minister Mohan Yadav has said that ensuring the supply of safe drinking water to every citizen was the responsibility of urban local bodies and directed officials to prevent the supply of contaminated water under all circumstances. Mr. Yadav's directive came after 7 persons died in Indore's Bhagirathpura area recently following a diarrhea outbreak triggered by the consumption of contaminated water. Mumbai Civic polls, Mahayuti releases manifesto, promises 50% bus concession for women alongside new benefits. With the Maharashtra Municipal Corporations poll entering the final phase, Mahayuti Alliance, BJP, Shiv Sena, and RPI, on Sunday, January 11, 2026, unveiled the manifesto for Mumbai civic body elections, promises 50% bus fare concessions for women, and interest-free loan up to 5 lakh rupees for women under the Ladki Bahin scheme. The Mahayuti also targets gents through its manifesto, providing internship programs, Mumbai Digital Sakhi to train women in AI and coding courses and use AI technology to deport Bangladeshis.